Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are well. Wanted to chime in a bit here and just kind of comment on something that I've experiencing. I've been making YouTube videos for the last year, a little bit over a year on a regular basis, and I find that there's this pattern, this cycle that kind of emerges, and it's sporadic. It's not a regular cycle, at least what I've found, and it's the cycle of kind of high energy inspiration to make videos, to talk about subjects, and to talk to people, and kind of, put your energies out there into the world. And then there are these bouts, these times where that kind of dissipates completely, and it's not in a bad way or a bad thing. But I've been in one of those low energy kind of internal places the last more often than not the last couple months or so, and it's strange when things change and the impulse emerges to share. So right now I'm in a subway parking lot during my lunch at work, and I don't know why I just popped on here to just to share these feelings that I have. And it's kind of strange. All of this is kind of strange at that. So I've got a couple things in the works that I'm excited about. I had a couple of books that have been sent by friends to look through and potentially do some videos on. One is a book on Ivan Illich, actually. He Benjamin Wood, a good friend, virtual friend, sent me the book, a beautiful book. It's called I think, Intellectual Journey. It just came out, and I've been really reading and getting into Ivan Illich, as I've read through some of his work, Deschooling Society, before, but I picked up his book on gender, and his ideas on gender map on, at least in my head right now, to Timothy Petitsa's ideas of gender in The Ethics of Beauty, which is something that I'm kind of chewing on. I'm also trying to get the schedule down to have Dr. Petitsa on with the wonderful Richard Rowland for a part 3 on discussing the book, The Ethics of Beauty. I'm just trying to get the times correct there, as everybody's real busy. But the plan is to have the 3 of us talking through his book on a podcast episode, hopefully in the relatively near future. I'm also working through a great book that was sent to me by a friend, Brian Francis Culkin. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. I did do a review of the book Hypermodernity and the End of the World, which he co-wrote with John David Ebert. He has a new book entitled Renee Girard and COVID-19, Satan, Capitalism, and Apocalypse. I think that's the subtitle. But I just read through the first chapter, and I read through some of, kind of perused through some of the other chapters, and it's really a timely book, obviously from the chapter title, but also in terms of Renee Girard emerging. Obviously, he's been around and known for a while, but he's emerging in an interesting way right now in these different spaces that I kind of frequent, and I know a lot of you guys do. So the book is really great, really succinct distillation of Girard's ideas and an explication of them with regards to the idea of the virus and COVID-19 in particular. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. I got a few podcast guests lined up as well, and it goes back to this kind of this fluctuation in energies, as I don't really have a plan for the channel, and when an inspiration, an idea emerges, or a person kind of comes into the fold that we connect with and do a video, that's how I've been doing it, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it. But it really is determined by this fluctuation of an energy that is really out of my control. I was thinking it was kind of had to do with maybe a diet or caffeine intake, whatever it may be, but it seems to be kind of outside of that. So it's an interesting thing to kind of observe that I'm working through. What else? Yeah, that's it. So I love engaging with you guys, and I love the conversations with you portion of the channel where I'm talking with you guys and engaging with you. I've met some good people locally, actually, and some people across the globe having these conversations. I want to continue those. So if you're interested in having a conversation I would love to talk with you. You know, I think there's a pull and an attractor to always look for people of high status or higher status to engage with on YouTube. I kind of feel it, but I don't know what this channel is, but something, another development is I went to church for the first time in over 2 decades with my son, and I'm so happy to say and blessed to have found the community and the parish and the church that I'm able to get my family back into after being an apostate for close to 25 years. I'm really grateful. It's been a long time coming and searching and praying, and we found our parish, a great priest. The church is called St. George Orthodox Church. It's local. It's pretty close to our house. So I went with my son for the first time this Sunday, and it was great. It was wonderful. I've had this idea of I felt embarrassed or a little bit ashamed for not being willing to church for so long, and I used all these excuses of and they were valid excuses, at least in my mind, of masks and social distancing. That has, thank God, gone by the wayside, and we can go to church and we can venerate the icons and we can sit with other members and with our family and engage. And I'm really excited to engage with the community and get involved. As you can see, I could just tell there my energy changed even in this video when I started talking about my experience with church, which I'm very grateful of. So I'll see if I can splice a little video. I did a quick 15-second snippet of my son and I right before we went into church, and then 15 seconds kind of after it. I'll see if I can snip it here as well. Lots of other things kind of happening in the zeitgeist right now I'm interested in, and I'll keep continuing to focus on. And I love, again, hearing from you guys. So any requests or any particular areas of interest you think it would be fruitful for me to explore for you, please let me know. And thanks for listening to me on this in this 7-minute video on my lunch break at Subway in my car. So appreciate you guys. I will I think I have a podcast episode I'll be recording tonight, so I will see you soon. Love you guys, and I will talk to you later.